Welcome to a new age, an age of auto chess. 3 companies are dueling it out here. It's Valve, it's Riot, and it's DOTA, makers of the original Dota Auto Chess. Just gonna go ahead and click multiplayer here. Looking for players. 1, 2, and we're done! A brilliant change after having played all of that Dota Auto Chess custom games. Okay, anyone familiar with Auto Chess will immediately recognize all of your favorite heroes from the original Dota Auto Chess, and the abilities are very, very similar to what they are. The early game strong bonuses are actually still the proper strong bonuses, so early game warriors and orcs are still good, slash goblins known as Scrappy, mechs known I believe as Tinkers? No, Inventors. But it's an escalating game. At the beginning, you get out 1 unit, you're fighting neutral creeps. Uniquely, there is a victory prize afterwards. 21 attack damage. Looks like a lot early game. So the items have been a lot flattened, basically. Everyone gets an item. Guaranteed. Let's pick up another warrior. Pick up Tinker. Actually, let's pick up Enchantress, because that was a savage. Where was I? So after each victorious neutral round of combat, you get presented a list of 3 items, and you get to choose one of them. You can move these items, and each of these items can be held by 1 unit. And each unit can only hold 1 item. Quality of items from neutral rounds are offered from 1 wave higher. Wow, so I got a tier 2 item in round 2, which boosts my item quality earlier. That could be insane. So we're gonna smuggle in some insane items. I feel like this game is more strongly dependent on these items because they are so powerful. So this could be a pretty insane run. Nothing like upgrading the quality fast. We got a really strong start then. 2-star axe. That particular bonus seems insane when offered on round 2. As you get higher in level, you get higher quality units, but you also get higher quality items. And that particular round, it was fortunate to get a tier 2 quality item, and to get that particular item so early so that all my future items are better seems particularly insane. Non-knight units gain plus 10% damage reduction for each allied knight unit. So, as you can see, there's a lot of synergy items. I'm going to go for just boring chainmail, because it seems difficult to go for saying I'm going knights that early when I don't have knights yet. But maybe that was right, and then I build my strategy around knights. Do anti-mage. Let's put this out instead of you. As usual, past just synergy across units. Strong is just stacking 3 units into 1 unit and having them be 2-star units, because my 2 2-star units are going to easily defeat their 3 1-star units. Put the chainmail onto probably axe. Probably put the claymore onto the anti-mage. Items are assigned, they can be moved, and their assignment is, set during the next round of combat, so you can't just switch items around, which is good. Otherwise that'd be pretty abusive, like, keep moving the chainmail as the units die. Still haven't found my 3rd warrior yet. Elusive could be interesting. The anti-mage is currently offering me elusive. Maybe I should have picked that knight synergy bonus. A little bit of regret. Oops. Almost forgot to put out a 4th unit there. Would have been better to put out like almost any of these other units. As is usual, you get interest for every 10 gold you have, and units sell back for the full amount of gold, so no reason not to pick up all of the units, because you might roll something better. You can just sell them back if you miss. if you're feeling particularly active. A lot of the... If you've played Dota Auto Chess, you pretty much know all of the abilities on these. Axe still taunts. Tusk still has Walrus Punch. Anti-Mage still drains mana. Enchantress still summons clouds of wisps that heal all allies. Some new units, like Warlock. Some new abilities here and there. I've got a Shadow Fiend for Demon. Got a Beastmaster for second Orc. Axe probably is going to be the tier 3 unit I go for. So let's replace that. Let's sell this. Let me make sure I put out this guy. Toss that. Sell. This would have been a really good time to get to level 5 by leveling up, but I'm slow as it is a new game, and that probably is one of the downsides of buying everything. But yes, next turn I'm going to level up because I'm on a 2-win streak. Maybe I can just ride this win streak to the end. Let's pick up these units. Okay, so one cool thing also is you can reorganize things on the bench so you can have like a planning phase. Currently I only have 1 warrior, so these tusks aren't that important. These witch doctors aren't very important. This ogre magi is like completely... But that's a 2-star tusk, so why not pick it up? That's a juggernaut. Pick up the Shadow Shaman. So put out 2-star Tusk. Guess we can get rid of this synergy for now. I really want to level up. So let's sell Ogre Magi. We will level up. And sure, let's put out Beastmaster. That's a really strong army I have at this point in the round. 3 2-star units, level 3 Shadow Fiend, a Demon, some Orc synergy. And you can see the synergies you have with this nicely displayed Demon, Brawny, Demon Hunter. Cool. Still the 8x8 grid of auto chess. Pretty much exactly whatchamacallit, Dota Auto Chess. On the winning streak right now. Very nice how the UI clearly displays that I just got that much gold for what reason. One wrinkle right now, I don't know if this is going to change, is that you get your interest calculated at the end of this countdown right here. So this is where I'm going to sell, therefore, my 2 witch doctors in order to get above 10 money so that I get my 1 interest locked in. Interestingly enough, this has the side effect that any money you spend now does not calculate for interest. So I'm going to pick up these 2 Vipers and puck, because who knows, they're all dragons. Maybe I pick up a dragon synergy. I'll pick up Phantom Assassin, why not? These are all units that I am very likely to sell, but who knows? Maybe not. So I've got that +1 interest locked in. So, right, it wasn't going to last, but it had the chance of happening. So now I'm at 20 money. It would be an error to buy the axe now because I'm locking in the interest. I will buy the axe after this countdown. Poke. And I think I'm really close to 3 warriors, so I'll pick up that light cam. We have a 2-star axe, 2-star tusk out there. Narrow victory there. Oh, never mind. Narrow defeat there. Womp womp, there goes my losing streak. Probably for the best that I don't just stomp, otherwise it wouldn't be as interesting. But lost a big opportunity there by carrying out the winning streak. Could have leveled up last round. Gotten to level 6, put out another unit. But hey, I'm here to explain the game to you guys. Aren't I so nice? At great cost of my personal win rate. Let me sell the Luna, get up to 20 money. Also, Juggernaut would have been better than Beastmaster because Juggernaut is a warrior and a orc. Well, in this case, brawny. Really looking forward to this item. Also, I have leveled up to 6. Units in shop offered as if you were 1 level higher. Hunters deal extra damage. Units offered as if you were 1 level higher. Really interesting. Sure. We're gonna go for some big game here. So I'm level 7 in terms of units offered. This could lead to a very interesting build. My opponent's got 2 Warlocks at 2 stars. Interesting, interesting. Warlock whispers an incantation, restoring health to a friendly unit or damaging an enemy unit. So I've got like 2 mana cheats going on, I like to think right now. We have the cheat where the item quality is offered from 1 wave higher, and then we've got the cheat where the units are offered as if I was 1 level higher. Interesting, interesting. Wonder if that does anything when I'm level 10. But as you can see, this current build we're playing right now is quite optimized for mobile. Huge units. And this is pre-open beta, so I'm sure that a lot of the unit sounds are going to be included in the game. Like when you buy a unit, unit's probably supposed to say something. When you combine units, they're probably supposed to say something. Okay, Doom. That's really good. Probably my plus level helping there. Toss that in there. Let's sell this demon, and let's sell 2 more gold worth of stuff. Is there a way to do that? Not really. Actually, these 2 would have been a reasonable sell. Need to get more organization. Like, normally you have this amount of time to think about it and then get up to 40 gold, but right now it'd be pointless. Doesn't get me the interest. Juggernaut. I think this is a decent level to put that much money in, put another unit out, get a 2-star unit. Sure. I tend to be more on the school of thought of leveling up over re-rolling. Different people have different playstyles. Or some people focus more on re-rolling, some people focus more on gathering the interest, some people focus on like leveling up. I'm aligned more towards the level up and save money school of thought. And I put some value onto winning streaking also, so putting on a strong front, I like that. So now I roll units as if I were level 8. I might get some really spicy units soon. And that is not spicy. But that is a 6 warrior. How realistic is it to get out 6 warriors? I think currently these warriors are not worthy to put in to replace, but probably the next to go, level 15 by the way, the classic wolves. I forgot entirely about them, but unfortunately since we're running the line formation, it doesn't matter. So probably the first to go would be the anti-mage and the second axe. So that's easy, 2 out, 2 in. So yeah, that's probably worth the plus 15 armor. So we'll do it. And it's at this level 7 area that, in classic Dota auto chess, and probably in this game also, after I get up to 50 money, if I have 1-star units, that's usually when I reroll over leveling up. So primordial units spawn Eidolons, useless, debuffs less, 50% as long on human units, useless, and Vanguard, which is very good. Has a little bit of that adventure mode, pick your item thing going for it, which I like. Sometimes you can really change your strategy based on the items you get. Vanguard should go on Axe, Chainmail, you can go there. Totally forgot to switch out the 2 units for the 2 units next time. The 2 brawny bonus probably isn't worth it at this moment, so yes, I should probably cut the 1-star Beastmaster and the, we'll say the anti-mage for Juggernaut Slardar. A lot of detailed stats for stat nerds like myself to enjoy. You get to see the damage dealt by both you and the opposing team, so that team's Lycan ripped me apart. The Tinker did a lot of damage. It's separated by auto damage as well as like ability damage. Interesting. Got the option for Terrorblade. Not interested, I guess. 9 warriors are a possibility. Anyways, let's actually get this on. Putting in Juggernaut and putting in Slardar. If I were faster on the draw there, I would have sold my units and then gotten up to 5 interest. But sadly I'm not. I could have also reassigned the Claymore. Who wants to get Claymore? Probably my Demon. Gonna take a little bit of time to get used to the interest is collected pre-phase. So let's get rid of this brawny stuff. Let's get rid of anti-mage. Let's get rid of Shadow Shaman. So normally in normal auto chess, you would get 50 gold by the end of the round, you get your 5 interest, but interest is calculated at the end of the planning phase. I have what, 6 warriors out right now. Like him, nice. And it's very nice how they just combine in without nary a thought. The big improvements are going to come from the charm, and they come from the unit voices, and perhaps sharpening up the images for PC. The differentiation when they're 2 stars over 1 star, like the units need to have different skins and whatnot. And I'm sure that all is in the works. So I do have mostly... No, that's not true. I was gonna say I have mostly 2-star units, so I don't need to worry about rerolling. But oh, there's the Disruptor. Maybe I shouldn't have sold the Beastmaster. Maybe it was too fast. I don't have a great unit to put out, so I'm gonna reroll. X, Axe, wow. Very nice. Ooh. And before the buzzer? No. Too late. Okay, so that gives me another space since I had 2 2-star axes out there. So given my increase in level cheat, I think what I'm going to do, now that I have a 3-star axe carrying me through, well, let's reroll for some actual units to place on the board. Wow. That was a pretty good last reroll there. Gonna save my money, and we're gonna go for big units. The legendary units. 5 gold units. Possibly gonna go for the 9 warrior hat trick. Let's see, dragon units gain attack, prevent your next loss of life and destroy Aegis. Win streaks are preserved. Reflects 30% of damage. Reflects, I guess. Oh, Beastmaster. Well, gets me my 4 brawny bonus. Given that I have 3 brawny right now, it makes a lot of sense to level up and just put a... Sure, let's just do it. Get the 4 brawny bonus out. So we want to put the blade mail on something that is taking a lot of damage, which is probably going to be my 3-star axe. So I should move the blade mail to axe. And we'll put the Vanguard on my big demon. Claymore. Not sure. Claymore probably on that. Vanguard on something that'll survive, like the 2-star Slardar. Okay, so I think it's at this moment. Now, I think we're at a crossroads where rolling is good because I have 4 1-star units out there still, and leveling up is still good because leveling up is always good. Got the 2-star Pudge, but doesn't beat having my 4 brawny unit bonus, I believe. And see how much damage is attributed to blade mail with this stat here. Axe ended with a lot of health, so that did not end up doing that much damage that time. Ooh, Lich. 2 Doom. Thank you, level cheat. We're getting a Lich at level 8. Lich opportunity. So Heartless can combine with Pudge for the -5 armor. Chain Frost. So Lich and Pudge looks to be a pretty decent unit set to get out. Problem right now is breaking the 6 of these. Pudge can easily replace any of them. Like perhaps it's actually just better than Tusk. Probably should do that anyways. And the question is there room for a Lich? Oh, Axe is really low. He might have done a lot of damage this time. That much is attributed to the blade mail. Interesting. So we have to hold the 6 warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have to hold the brawny. We don't have to hold the brawny, but I think right now this might not be strong enough. That's probably better though. Make the assumption that Pudge is better than Tusk. So I think the key is to level up, and then that will enable me to get out a Lich. Of course, there's a lot of formations in this game. I happen to have the fairly boring, but first game, we're gonna go with a nice boring strategy, something familiar. Line of warriors, big health with brawny. 1 demon. The demon happens to be a warrior. Good synergy. Nice winning streak around. Techies offered. Medusa. As usual, crowd control is pretty good. I'm on a pretty big win streak, so let's ensure I keep winning. Oh, right, it's the creep round. Well, it's just, you get baited all the time because it's like, oh, this is the perfect amount of experience. But, hold on. There's actually a reason to level up before creep round because the items offered go up as you are increased in level. So, actually planned. Question mark. Planned? Planned. Oh, tier 5. Equipped hero and adjacent allies have plus 15 attack speed and plus 10 armor. Yeah, I mean, you picked the big stuff. Holy cow. Well, I'm curious. Hey look, it's another lich. It's hard to say how good this mana cheat is, but probably pretty good. The level cheat, rather. We're cheating both, I'm level 10 for the purpose of items, and I should put that on Pudge. Okay, so we put in Tusk because we have the Beast bonus, and given we have so many units on the board, plus 10% attack damage is a lot. Looking like I'm in a very dominant position now. 7-round win streak. The next stuff to do, especially since I only have level 1 Beastmaster and Disruptor, is probably to kill the Disruptor and the Beastmaster and put in 2 other good units. Perhaps the Techies. We're just gonna go such big units thanks to the bonus offered by Smuggler and a higher class of Criminal. And I am going to wait before buying the Techies because interest calculated now. Now purchase Techies. Currently, with the way that works, by the way, I think it's a slight flaw because you're highly encouraged to do your rerolling during this phase, so you don't get to see the battle at all. You're just going to be clicking reroll a lot. Fortunately, I'm in a very dominant position. I can afford to hold my gold, so no need for the rerolling fest yet. I think I'm just going to go for level 10. And I wonder if I count as level 11 for items and for units. Could be insane. That's a lot of gold. Ooh, Disruptor. Very good luck this run. Tiny. Maybe I do go for 9 warriors. 9 warrior dream. We are just missing 1 warrior. I actually don't remember what the warrior is. Perhaps the people in chat know this trivia. Equipped hero, adjacent allies have plus 15 attack speed, plus 10 armor, adjacent enemies. I mean, it doesn't really matter who I give this to, as long as it's someone who's very survivable. Someone who's very tanky, probably, wants to carry it. Tusk, I guess Doom has more health, right? Actually, I should give that to Pudge. Pudge has the most health. Probably the tankiest out of all of us. 2100 health on Doom, 2500 health on Pudge. Only 1300 on Tusk, wow. I definitely move the Assault Curious over there, move the Vanguard, I guess, over there, move the Sword, whatever. So I want to make sure the Assault Curious actually is hitting my guys. Probably really good to have 1 guy to the bottom left of Pudge. Oh. But yeah, that's really strong. Equipped hero and adjacent allies have plus attack speed. Adjacent enemies have minus. So, as in chess, if you have your strong board control piece in the center, that's great. Wow, I actually lost to someone. Okay. I'll get you back soon. Beastmaster. Appearance. Hit the level while I only lose a small amount of money. What unit do I put out here? Lardar. I leveled up right before a creep wave again. But you know why? That's because I want to see what happens when you get the level 10 items. Units in shop offered as if you were one level higher. Level 11 items? Maybe leveling up on neutrals is actually the next meta. Oh, only tier 4 units. Unlucky? Question mark? Plus 80 attack damage. So I don't have a hard carry, so I think Dagon might be best. Oh, Troll's who I'm missing. Okay, I just got a random one because I just stared at that. What did I get? The game says Dagon is best. Okay. So I want to put that on something that's going to survive to be able to cast that. Probably this guy. I think they were all pretty comparable, so... The interesting thing is, on a random enemy unit that has 50% or less health, so it's like a kill a unit that was damaged already. Better than usual Dagon. Like a focus fire Dagon. Get him! Nice. Did I remember to put another unit out? Hope I did. We have opponents who are level 10, 8, and 8. And we can click on them to see what they're up to. And their money is here too, so 1 money, 11 money. So I'm actually the only one saving for the future here, so I have room to grow. Even if Randy Marsh is stronger right now, we can outlast him. There's a Beastmaster, there's a Troll Warlord, 9th Warrior. Well, let's do it. 9 Warrior, so you, and we take out every non-warrior out there, which is you and you. You get the mega 9 warrior bonus. I've never actually gotten 9 warriors ever, but that is a lot of armor. And really, it depends on how physical damage heavy Randy Marsh's units are. The feat versus Randy Marsh. 2 Shadow Fiends. Look at all that ability damage. Queen of Pain. Given how much ability damage that team has. But the Terrorblade didn't do much as an effect. Hard to say if my previous team was better or worse. Like, do I hard stick with the 9 warriors? I think once I get better stuff to replace it, I should not. Certainly it's time, the time for Beastmaster is over though. I suppose. I think I had the chance to actually get to level 2 Beastmaster, but I didn't take it. We're just gonna crush any team that focuses on physical. So that's a unit, that's a unit. That's a potential unit. Scaled for magic resistance. That could be really big, the 30% magic resist, the Tidehunter. It basically depends on whether I get my my tech units first, my level 5 units first in, or the combination of the warriors, and I just got one of my 1-star warriors to 2-star, so maybe we will stick with 9 warriors and a Lich. Actually, probably better as 9 warriors and a Tidehunter, but the Lich is currently offering the -5 armor. I think the -5 armor, is that more important than a Tidehunter? No, probably the 30% magic resist is stronger, especially against my primary opponent, Randy Marsh. And yes, now we toss the actual damage item onto the troll. The only real opponent right now appears to be Randy Marsh. And this is a creep wave, so I need to put in the Tidehunter. So after this wave, I think just simply replace Lich with Tidehunter. And then, in the future, gonna really think about breaking 3 of the warriors. The weakest warriors would be, let's see, the 2 Savage is probably really important, so we have to keep Tusk and we have to keep this guy. We need to keep this guy. Pudge is pretty tough. Axe is like a keep. Slardar is a keep, so... Your units gain plus 1% attack damage per 5 points of damage your Underlord has taken. Plus 10 armor emits a freezing wave that deals 250 damage to enemies within 3 cells when true battle. Okay. Wow. Those look pretty sick. Tidehunter. Emits a freezing wave. Pow! Look at that Juggernaut early game damage. What else was that doing? Slows their movement and attack speed for 4 seconds. Wow. Saving gold for next game. Well. Lich 2. Okay, so we need to put this guy in instead of... Alright, we're breaking apart all the synergies. Second weakest warrior is probably you. No, you. No, both of you. I have to get rid of both of you in order for it to be good. Let's... For now, we're keeping the 9... Oh, I didn't. Oh well. Let's get rid of you, let's get rid of you. So we're just going to hard reroll right now and see what good stuff I can get. Not worry too much about the level 3. Oh, I killed him still, so it's easier than expected. But this is where I would like really ramp into the disgusting late game. I have so much money. Wait, I'm missing Kunkka. Oh, that's a good last warrior. Ah, but nah, there's no way. The fishy is too strong. The magic resist is so strong. Maybe Troll Warlord is the weak link. Nope, he's not. Who is the weak link? I think we're just... It's like... My stuff is too good! Disaster! I don't know where to spend my money. It doesn't matter. I'll try to save it for the next game. Who are the weakest players on the team? Tusk and Lycan. I need to get rid of both of them for it to make sense. To get rid of both of them, it would only make sense if I got multiple level 5 units. That would be Enigma and the other one. So I need to clean up space for that. Arrow, Enigma, so we're just fishing for like the super good units. Oh, Disruptor, like you're totally worth probably. I'm just toss. Whoop. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh crap, there's a Kunkka here. Let's get rid of techies. Sorry, techies. Where's the replace? You. You. You're about to be trolled. Okay, now who's the weakest link? You have to like keep evaluating who the weakest link is. So let's just reroll. Let's try to roll for Doom 3, I guess. We have that much money. 500 is pretty good. That's a Doom. Peckies. Okay, we'll try. Disruptor. Peckies. Wah! Plus 1000 health, plus 1 unit. Oh my god, plus 1 unit cap! Is that better or worse than Assault Curious? I have no idea. They're both insane. I have so much money. 11 out of 11. Good luck, buddy. Holy. Sure, why not go for a 3-star Tidehunter? 2 Tidehunters is pretty good anyways. 2 2-stars. So this is the optimal time to re-roll because of the interest thing. Which is unfortunate that you don't get to see the action, but it's optimal. Otherwise, we're... Oh, I won. So there you go. That's DOTA Underlords. You can only imagine how epic the fight was at the end there.